What's going on, everybody? Resale Rabbit here. So I'm still working on cleaning out the loading dock, but to do that I need to clean out up here. Let me show you some stuff that I'm going through. I'm going through shipping supplies first. I've got 10 reams of 5 of these boxes, either 20 by 20 by 20. I get these for free from Office Depot. They pulled them from the shelves and set them aside for us to box everything up, and these were the leftover ones. So 10 of these are great for FBA shipments. I got them for free. That's what, 50 boxes, I think. Typically, a box this size cost me about $3. So that's about $150 worth of boxes right there, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure they were pricing them at like 6 or 7, something like that, but I would never pay that much. Office Depot is really high on boxes. And then I'm going through these shipping supplies that came from Shopko. I paid $25 for 5 pallets. This whole stack is 12 by 15 and a half poly mailers. These are 9 by 12. These are 14 something, 14 and a half by 19. And these ones here are 19 by 24. This was on one pallet, then I've got that pallet to go through yet too. I'm going to save some, but I'm going to sell the rest. Put together maybe 3 or 4 pallets full and sell them off in bulk. Try and clear some space and make a little money. I paid $25 for all of them. One of the pallets was just boxes, and those are here, right there. Right up there. All of those, and there's some other ones that I've scattered around the building. Some of them were mixed in here in the Amazon area, and some were mixed in there in the eBay area. And then if you remember, I paid $20 for all of those boxes from Payless Shoes, 3 different sizes. I also got at Shopko 8 boxes of tape up there, 8 cases of tape for $5 a case. What else? Up here, these bubble mailers. 2 of those boxes I got for free from one Shopko. The other 3, I think, are up there. I got they were on the pallets of shipping supplies. That was also on the pallets of shipping supplies. That's mostly clear poly bags that I'll be using for Amazon. So I probably have about $1,500 in value on what it would cost me to go buy this stuff with my normal sources that I'm going to keep and use. I've already sold about $400-ish worth of the mailers, so I am way past profit. I'm going to try and get maybe $2,000, $3,000 for the rest. All right, all that's left are these pallets. Everything else down here is done. I also swept up a little bit. I've got this trash to go. I'm going to grab that. When I say swept up, I meant not this stuff. I meant like screws and washers and little pieces of paper and stuff. I'm gonna hose all this down so we can clean it up. Fun fact, I didn't always realize this floor was green. It used to look like, let's see up here, it's kind of a gray color like concrete. I hosed it down a while back and realized the whole thing is green. This rug, I'm gonna throw in the trash, but the dumpster's kind of full, so I'm gonna wait until after it gets picked up. I gotta pick that thing up, and there's some there too. But other than that, we're gonna hose it all down. First, someone asked about a pallet. I gotta get them a shipping quote, and I'm gonna throw this stuff away. So one thing, when you're asking for a shipping quote, whether it's from me or anybody really, they need to know 2 things. Number 1, they need to know if it's a commercial or residential location. And number 2, they need to know if you need a lift gate, which is the elevator on the back of the trucks. Those 2 things are very important because that determines how much it will cost to ship. That's what the shipping company asks for. So you always want to ask that. You'll get a shipping quote faster. Now, if you're ever looking to do your own shipping, uship.com is what I use. You select pallet, the size of the pallet, the weight of the pallet, is it stackable or hazardous, the ship from location, along with what is it? Is it a school? Is it a farm, airport, storage facility? We are business with forklift and loading dock. And then the shipping prices populate. It's surprisingly cheap considering how far it's going. So I'm in the mezzanine. This isn't all from the loading dock. A few pieces of that were in the loading dock. And this stack here with this box. Everything else is already up here. It's just extra shelving. It goes with the eBay shelving over there. Doesn't hurt to keep it around. I don't use this area much. Well, let me show you. It looks full. All of this is empty Gaylords. That's firewood. I've got a little portable fireplace or fire pit that I use here once in a while. And these are mine. When I buy a house, I will be setting up a neat 90s room in there, as well as chairs and a kitchen table. Those are mine. All this stuff is for when I buy a house and have a yard. I've been saving because I get this stuff for nothing out of storage units, so I might as well hold on to it rather than sell it for a couple bucks because I'm gonna need to buy it anyway. I've also got my saw. I just picked this up here. I have no room down there to store it. It's so big. And then just a couple other things, spare tire for the trailer. Oh, and this is all bubble mailers. It goes all the way down. And this right here is 2 unopened bags of shopping bags from Toys R Us. I don't know why I'm holding on to them, but I got them for free, so I'm gonna hold on to them. This makes me so happy to have this empty. You have no idea. All right, we're gonna hose it down. I almost feel like I need a pressure washer for some of this stuff. So it's pooling up right here. That's not leaking, that's just coming off the wall. But it almost seems like there's a low spot here, which might be why there's so much dirt and grit there. But look how green that floor is. This is really satisfying. So we got the back end all hosed down. That's gonna make it smell less musty in here. Even did a little bit on the walls. And I don't know why this water level sits so high, unless it's just not very deep. That's possible too, because right here we're 4 feet underground. That green line is the ground. So who knows? Cleaned it out pretty well. The nice part about having this, especially with the hose hookup, is in the wintertime, I can bring the trailer in here and hose all the salt and soot and whatnot off. You don't want a bunch of rock salt sitting on the trailer that causes corrosion. So I can do it in here without having to worry about things freezing because this is heated. We are so close. I gotta get rid of that thing. Still have some stuff in the way here, but so close. Look how it's starting to dry out. This is how my dock is set up. We're almost ready to get a truck in here. I put these doors along the side there. They won't get in the way. These are the doors. You can see a couple of them up there. We need to get the rest of them on. This is all that's left. Well, this, my hand truck, and that empty box. And then we need to get the carts and those 2 white boxes and this TV out of here. Hopefully someone picks that thing up today. I just messaged a couple of people who were interested in the others to see if they wanted that one. I'd like to get this moved, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And we are so overflown. You have no idea, I cannot wait till I get this place manageable. It is so full. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm at the Habitat for Humanity Restore here. The file cabinet did get picked up. The guy actually showed up like a day and a half late to get the pegboard. And I said, well, that's all gone, but I've got a file cabinet over there. Kitchen table set. He took the file cabinet, didn't want the kitchen table set, so I just dropped that off at the Habitat for Humanity store. I'm sick of waiting, and they're right up the road. It's kind of nice. Goodwill, St. Vincent de Paul, and the Habitat store are like all within a mile of me, so nice and easy to get to. All right, so you might remember that unit that had the drone in it. Got the cases out. And they gave me $50 for both of them, and I was okay with that. I don't know if she was trying to haggle or if it was a miscommunication, 50 for both or 50 each, but honestly, I don't need to move them now. So, and as you can see, or saw a second ago, I don't have space to store them. So I'm just happy getting rid of them. I would have given them both for 20 if I had to. They were also pleasantly surprised and slightly disappointed. They didn't seem upset or anything. The side of one of the display cases was actually cracked. I didn't even notice that when I was going through there. However, both of them have doors. Those 2 white panels did go, they were doors. And mixed in with all the shelves were 4 glass sliding doors for the wooden case. So they probably would have sold a lot quicker and probably for more money if I had the doors with them. But at the same time, with one of them having cracked glass, that would have been problematic. So anyways, they're out of my life. I just have that little pile of stuff. Oh, excuse me. I just had dinner. There's that little pile of stuff that needs to go yet. And another TV. And that unit will be done. So I'm quick picking something up at the warehouse. It's after dark, and I never realized this, but I put up a Shrek poster. And when it's dark, you can see it right in the window. Well, maybe you can't on video, but it's that big blue thing in the window. I don't know if I can get a better shot at it. Let's see if we can get closer. Screw it. I'll drive right up on the grass. And now we're too close. Oh well. So doing some stuff with my JLN distributing business. Got a couple of sales this morning. Overnight and this morning. Remember those poly mailers? I spent 25 bucks on 5 pallets of poly mailers, poly bags, and boxes. The bags and boxes I'm keeping, and I've been using them quite often, but the mailers are left over. Sold some for about 400 bucks. Just sold the rest. These 2 pallets are getting shipped out. I got 1,000 bucks for that pallet, plus shipping. And then it only ended up being like an extra 60 bucks to ship this one with it. They're going to the same person. So I told them 500 bucks and you can have this one too delivered. So a total of, it ended up being about 1,450, 1,440 in my pocket. Remember, I only paid 25 bucks and I got probably well over $1,000 in what it would cost me in shipping materials. So these are going out today and they're getting rained down by leaves. But these are going out today. Loading dock is empty, just waiting on the truck to arrive. And those 2 pallets are on their way out. That was awesome how quickly they picked up. Usually you wait a day or 2. They were here like 3 hours after I paid for shipping and scheduled it. All right, so I'll get this sign right there, back in the loading dock. And I'm just gonna leave it attached to the truck because I mean, Monday and it's supposed to be raining, so it'll make it a little easier for me to get it out. Also, I've got 2 more pallets. Probably be going out Monday or Tuesday, just waiting on payment, which in this particular case is going to take a couple of days. So that'll be nice. All right, in addition to that, we've got 9 eBay sales for $219. First, I sold one of these. It's a 16D. That's an 8D. Well, I got 25 bucks for it. It came from Wing Zone, and I paid, I think, $2.50. That's gonna be it. $2.50 for all 3 of them. Next, I sold 3 cases of these for a total of 90 bucks. These came from Office Depot, and I paid 5% of retail, and I couldn't tell you how much that would be. Next, we've got, I think that's gonna be this one, 1031. No, that's not it. This one, 1031.22. I got 10 bucks for this, and I paid 2% of that when Shopko closed. So that would be 50 cents? I believe about 50 cents. My bad, 41 cents, but we're just splitting hairs at this point. All right, next, in box 1, where is it marked? I think, no, that's box 3. So this must be box 1. I sold an item. Is it this? No. Nope. Nope. I believe it's this. Yeah, it's one of these. This is a hinge mount for something. It's just one of them. There's 2 in this bag. I got $4.50 for it. $4.50. The reason I took such a low offer, I might only make 50 cents on it. is because this stuff is starting to dwindle down and I don't think it's going to sell otherwise. So I'll take my 50 cents or I'll end up throwing it in the trash. All right, I sold 5 of these for 10 bucks. I paid 5% of that, so 15 cents each, or 75 cents total, and I got 10 bucks for them. It's another sale or another purchase from when Office Depot closed, when I bought them out. Interesting enough, I sold another Kohler part. Oh, right on top here, $6.74. I need 2 hands for this. This is a replacement valve kit for a Kohler faucet. I got all of these genuine Kohler parts from a viewer down in Milwaukee, and I paid almost nothing for them. I did sell one of them for over 100 bucks, so that was pretty awesome. Sold one of these sink filters for $39.99. If you remember, I got a whole bunch of these on the Lowe's pallets. Oh, I just noticed that tape, the masking tape, was actually a viewer who bought them. He says, "Hello, my name is Tristan. Love your videos." Well, Tristan, I hope you enjoy the tape. I hope it makes it to you in one piece. All right, next we've got a $12.50 sale. Some of these paint pens here. 12 individually packaged paint pens in here. I paid 5% of that when Office Depot closed. I sold another 5 of these for $11.99. I have hundreds of these. I moved a decent amount in the dollar sale though. I just only have 10 here from when I was taking pictures listing them. I've got this tape for days. And that's it. So let's get all these shipped out. And that's about it for today. So I'm gonna have to extend this video to tomorrow. Got one more sale. This 12-volt compressor came on the Home Depot pallet. I got $32.59 for it. It was from a viewer who left a note saying, "Thanks, Rabbit." Well, thanks, Trevor. This makes me so happy having this thing cleaned out. I'm seriously excited about this. Also, I got some free cookies today. These are like off-brand Chips Ahoy. They taste like church wafers. They're awful, but I can't stop eating them. A lady came and bought the clothes rack that was sitting right up there. 15 bucks, and she gave us those. They're like 5 packages of them. So those are delicious. They're really not, but I'm gonna keep eating them as if they were. So I don't know if I made a good deal or not. Monday, today's Friday, Monday, I've got 4 pallets of Amazon overstock coming in. And today I just bought out the entire contents, including fixtures of a discount store in Bluffton, Indiana. That gets delivered Sunday. I have no space for it. So it is Sunday. I am in today because I've got a truck coming. I bought it at a retail store, but that's tomorrow's video. I've got some eBay orders to ship. I'm going to do that while we wait for them to arrive. It is a brisk 50 degrees outside. So before we do that, how do you turn this off? This is not my computer. There we go. So before we do that, sorry, that probably made you dizzy. In this video, I've got eBay orders to ship. Last I saw it was like 12 or 13. So let's get a total and get these shipped out. So I've got 14 orders for 403, and this is over, I believe, Friday and Saturday. First, I sold a box of these paint pens. I've got 1 box left. It was to a viewer, Shane, who left a note saying, "Thanks, Rabbit." Shane, I appreciate the purchase. Took an offer here. Someone bought all of these phones, 7 of them, for 77 bucks. So what's that, 11 each? These are customer returns. You might remember when I got these on a pallet quite a while ago. Finally got them listed, and someone bought them all. I'm not entirely sure why, because these aren't good on Amazon. I sent in all the Amazon ones, unless a listing was recently created. Next, we've got a pair of jeans. 2 pairs, actually, of these academics. We got 44 by 34. Let's get these out of the way. And 44 by 32. I sold these for 36 total, plus shipping, so it ended up being 52. Now, they didn't leave a note on the purchase, but I'm pretty sure they left a note in the offer saying that they were a viewer. So, Matt, if you are indeed a viewer, I appreciate the purchase, and I hope they fit well. If he's not a viewer, then he won't even know this, that I mentioned him. I sold a lot of 5 of these $100 bills. That's 4 right here. A lot of 5. They are gold plated. I'm holding two of them here. They are gold plated, fake $100 bills. They're kind of neat. I got $7 for the lot. Not gonna make much on them, but I got a whole bunch of these for next to nothing. On a side note, I'm looking through my screenshots to see if I screenshotted any offers. Someone offered me $1 each on a whole bunch of my stuff, including this TV here, which I have listed for 100 plus shipping. And then when I declined that, he sent me a snarky message on how some outdated thing like that will never sell for that price. They do, look them up. But I promptly blocked this person, no feedback, and they're probably gonna cause issues. But they also left an offer for $1 on this. It's not really focusing that well, but it's listed for $1,000. They offered $1 with free shipping. Yeah, that person got blocked very quickly. Let's see, here is, the jeans were a viewer. He said if he can get both pair of those type, 44 by 32 and 34 for 18 plus shipping, I would appreciate it. Love watching any of your videos. Saw probably 40 of them in 2 weeks. Well, I definitely appreciate the view. That is the only one that I have screenshotted. So that's the only one that I know was a viewer so far. All right, next we got a pair of shoes. These are starting to dwindle down. We're looking for a size 8. That's 8.5. That's a 7. What is this? 8. Size 8. Sold these for $11. I paid 50 cents on a pallet full of Target clothing. This one was a total gamble. Oh, stepped in bubble wrap. Right here, this Hot Wheels track. I bought it for, oh man, $2, $3, $5. It was in a garage sale video this summer. Just sold for $49.99. Another Kohler part. These are suddenly starting to move. Let's see. Whatever it is, I've got, I think it's this one. I had 3 of them. That looks like 3 in the bag. It is a cap for something. Sold for $6.99. Not going to get much on it, but $6.99 for that isn't too bad. All of this Kohler stuff I got really cheap from a viewer in Milwaukee when I bought a bunch of other stuff. All right, this next one is kind of an odd combination. I sold one of these 12-volt inflators, and the viewer, or the person, also bought 5 of these, this Scotch Expressions tape. The inflator came from the Home Depot pallet, and then these came from Office Depot when they closed. I paid 15 cents each, and they paid $46.98 for the whole lot. Sold another pair of shoes. We're looking for a 6.5. This is a slower moving size. That's a 6. That's the other one. That's a 6. That's 11. And I just lost some behind the box. They're in here somewhere. 6.5. I sold these full price, $14.99. And again, I got these from the pallet of Target clothing, or pallets, for 50 cents. And for those of you wondering, I do peel the clearance label off just so they look a little bit better. And the shoes were bought by a viewer who said, like watching you on YouTube, I've been watching Resale Rabbit since the beginning. Finally looked up your eBay store and I'm glad I did. Well, Mindy, I appreciate the purchase. I hope the shoes fit well. Sold one of these, that darn bubble wrap, I keep stepping on it. And I sold one of these keychains for $8. Here is what it looks like. Looking for a thermometer, here we go. Sold this for $38. I got a whole bunch of these really cheap. I don't remember what I paid, but I know it wasn't more than a couple bucks each. I learned the hard way. Blue is oral and red is anal. I washed my hands very thoroughly after that. So I've got 4 of them, an oral, an anal, and 2 without a probe. The thing itself is the same. It doesn't really matter. It's just the probe that makes a difference. So anyways, got $38 for this one. Sold another lot of these gold-plated bills. This one was the lot of 4 with the certificate of authenticity, like that means something. Got $9.99 for these. Sold another pair of the black ones, this time a size 9. That's an 8.5, 7, 6.5. I think I already looked at that one. A lot of 8.5s left. A A lot of 8.5s left. That's a 7. And these are really hiding on me. Another 8.5. I've probably looked at the same pair multiple times. Here's a 9, but it's only one. Oh, this might be the other one. There we go. Size 9. Sold full price, $14.99. I paid 50 cents. You know the drill. That was also a viewer, Emily. She left a note saying, love your channel, thanks, and a thumbs up. Appreciate the purchase, Emily. I hope they fit you well. All right, we got one more sale. This one's kind of a cool one. So I got 40 bucks for this. This is a flash handle for a vintage camera. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, it might look familiar. The original lightsaber was made out of one of these. They took these mounts off. And there's your button. This one's in a really rough shape. It's missing the bottom, and it's not the actual one they use. They use a Graflex. The actual ones sell for like 800 bucks, like crazy amounts of money. This one sold for 40. Often, look at this, still got the batteries in it. They're rusted in place. Oftentimes, people will buy these to make their own lightsabers. So that's really the only value in these, but definitely when you look at old camera lots, look for flash handles. And that is today's sales. I'm going to get this stuff shipped out while I wait for this truck. Don't forget to check out tomorrow, where I have a full retail store coming in and no place to put it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.